Hello Capricorn, welcome to this reading. We're going to be taking a look at the energy and predictions for the sign of Capricorn for the month of May. Now do keep in mind this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what we have going on for you here in this brand new month of May 2025. We'll go ahead and get all the cards out here, get everything set up and in view, and then we'll get right into it for you. All right. Okay. I think that's looking just about good enough to me for right now. Energy on the bottom, you do have the King of Swords. So at this time, there may be something that you have to take decisive action on. Okay, the King of Swords is somebody who knows what they want and they go after what they want. And this is somebody who is very fair in most aspects and areas of life, right? They look at every side, they look at every angle before they make a decision. But as soon as they make a decision, they go for it. Right? This is Libra energy, okay? And it could be any air sign, but this is the idea. This is also somebody who's knowledgeable. This might be somebody who's a subject matter expert, okay, in the tarot, in life. So you may have a deep pool of knowledge on this topic that we're looking at in this reading. Okay, there may be something where you have an edge or an advantage. That may be something as well. This could also be a card indicating lawyers in the tarot. Let's go ahead and see if we can narrow down this message a little bit more here. I do have to say, Capricorn, you have a very positive reading here at first glance. So yeah, let's see what's coming forward for you. Looks like some of you here are maybe even thinking about long-term wealth, long-term money timelines for some of you, and how that is maybe even connected to career. Some of you may be ready to retire as well. That's not going to be everyone, but some of you may be ready to retire. Let's go ahead and let's see if I can get some additional messages here and like really hone in. So in the overall message here, you do have the star. This middle card, it informs the rest of the cards. This is definitely a card you want to see in the middle of a reading. The star represents wish fulfillment in the tarot. It can say that you've thrown a wish out to the universe and that wish is coming back to you. It's returning home, so to speak. It's also a great card for recovery, right? So if you've been injured or you've been ill in some way, the star may suggest that you are connecting to the right doctor, or maybe there's a solution on the horizon, something like this year. You may be healing from something. The star is also a card that I like to, it can indicate beauty, by the way. It can indicate a beautiful person, generally, in the tarot. So this could be somebody that you're dating or you, but there could also be something beautiful in your life as well. And I do connect the star to social media as well in the modern, as I try to take a modern approach to tarot. As you can think of the star as being in the starlight, being in front of people. There's definitely, some of you may command a pretty strong presence online, as well as I'm looking at this Queen of Wands. This might be something that you're interested in doing. Or you may already have a strong presence about you. But it looks like for some of you here, you've had some sort of long range or long term wish or goal, probably connected to money or career, finance. And this month may be around you looking at that and thinking like, what steps do I have to take? There's definitely an ending here. There's a completion going on as you have double tens. So you may be like at the finish line, so to speak, okay? And you may be getting some progress or some updates around this goal. You may be completing something that you've been working on for a long time. In the first column, you have the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Temperance card, and you also have the Queen of Wands. So the first column here, we start off with some fire energy. The Temperance is the sign of Sagittarius, and then the Queen of Wands could be any fire sign, very much like a Leo type of energy. When you see the Queen of Wands, Leos have a very good stage presence. I believe many actors and actresses are Leos. And the idea here is, this is somebody who's really fun to be around when you have the Queen of Wands. But I'm connecting this to the star here. It's almost like there's a gravity that you have. There's a gravity that you have. People gravitate towards you, maybe through an online presence. That's like a really modern way of displaying your gravity, so to speak. But I also think on a different level, because not everybody's going to be interested in that, the Queen of Wands, it may suggest that you're going to be quite busy in this month of May. There's going to be a lot on your table, or a lot on your plate, a lot on the table, so to speak. And with the Temperance card, it's going to be around how can you balance everything? How can you keep all the plates in the air, so to speak? The Temperance card is all about moderation and balance in the tarot. It is a card of alchemy as well. And so the idea here is you have this wish with the star that you've thrown out. Hopefully it's coming in. It represents wish fulfillment. The Temperance card says that you've created this, right? You've mixed and combined all of these elements of your life, all of these elements of your situation, and you're looking for this outcome with the Temperance card and the star. Now, I will say, I think maybe some of you you've had to deal with an aging or an ill parent or family member, or you've been dealing with something with your health here, with the Temperance card and the star. Both cards can speak to health in the tarot, but generally positive, okay? Generally positive. It says that there could be a solution on the horizon. Okay, this could also be around habits, by the way. So maybe you're listening to that and you're like, no, I'm healthy. Like I haven't been to the hospital in a while, or I haven't had to, whatever, right? You may be physically healthy, but you may have a habit as well that you are working through. Like, to cherry pick an easy one might be like smoking or something like that, right? Like cigarette smoking or whatever it may be. Maybe eating. Maybe you are scrolling on social media too much. There may be a habit here that you are looking to work through with the Temperance card and the star, and you could find a solution to this. And maybe this habit isn't super dangerous, but it's something that is pulling you away from the path you want to be going down, right? Like especially with like social media, we can really waste a lot of time scrolling, right? Mindlessly scrolling. And there may be something like this here that you're looking at. You then have the 10 of Pentacles, which is one of, if not the best card for your long-range money situation. This can be, the 10 of Pentacles is like money that you've built over the course of your life, right? This is long-range money, or it could be inheritances. It could be wills, trusts, divorce settlements, money that is of a larger nature or some, okay? It can also just generally be around your, like if you were looking to build generational wealth, maybe you're not there yet, but you're looking to build this. The 10 of Pentacles may say that you have this goal, you have this dream with the star of this situation, and you actually have a really nice diagonal here with the 10 of Pentacles, the star, and the Chariot that is pretty successful for that type of situation. This is a direction that you're headed in life when you look at this spread. So I definitely like that for you. In the middle column, you have the Knight of Cups, the star, and the Four of Cups here, okay? The Knight of Cups is obviously this, Cups cards connect to love. This is not a love reading though, okay? So it's possible here that some of you are waiting for an event, or you're thinking about some sort of event around this wish. The Knight of Cups can also be a dreamer in the tarot. This is somebody who really, really sees, really has visions for themselves and for the future in any area. But it can represent an event towards your happiness, okay? So this can be something coming in here that makes you very happy, especially with the star. This is a positive energy here with the Knight of Cups and the star. You then have the Four of Cups, which this is sort of like, this person is dreaming, but they're not taking action, okay? This person's actually quite bored, okay? I don't like the energy of boredom. Boredom doesn't do anything for us, really. It just kind of keeps us where we are. This person's sitting under the tree despite the fact that they have this opportunity right here in front of them. Okay, they have this opportunity right here in front of them. And they're not taking action on it. Okay, so I do think that there's something that's kind of pulling you away. Like there's something that's eating up your time here with the Temperance card and the Star connected to a habit, or yeah, you have this big dream, vision, goal, idea here, Capricorn, and maybe there's something that's pulling you away from this. Okay. You have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So notice how we have double completions here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. This would generally be a good thing in the tarot. While the Ten of Pentacles is obviously a more positive card, it's a happier card than the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, it does say that there's maybe something you're releasing from, okay? So the idea of this card is the Ten of Swords they're down, right? They're down, something's done, they're completely done. But you flip the card around and the Ten of Swords are being released from this person. The 10 swords are being released. The idea is that, yeah, there may be an ending, but you're free, right? You're free from this burden. And maybe some of you here it's around this Four of Cups is what I'm feeling. Okay, I think that there is a solution for some of you around your day-to-day, your habits, maybe even a health situation. I'm not a doctor, right? These are just tarot cards, so I cannot give medical advice or anything. But the cards may suggest that you find the right doctor or you find the right solution to a situation here. And again, this may just be around like rearranging your habits so that you have more time to dedicate towards this Star card, which is about a wish coming in. I like the I like the Eight of Pentacles. This middle row here is really good. Temperance, Star, Eight of Pentacles. You may have a breakthrough. I'm feeling breakthrough energy, even though I don't see traditional signs of that in the card, in the cards. But the Eight of Pentacles says that you're making good progress in work. There's a feeling on this spread here that you could take something to another level. Okay, you could take something to another level, and maybe that's what you're thinking about. This is also a high skill card, okay? And I think I started off the reading saying that you may be a subject matter expert, especially with the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Swords. You then have the Chariot here, which is a card that can indicate you're driving forward towards success. You're moving towards success, okay? You're letting go of whatever happened in the past. You're getting in your chariot, so to speak, hypothetically here, metaphorically, and you're making progress. You're moving forward. You actually have two nice signs of successful progress here. Probably in this case around work or money with the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So, excuse me, why don't we go ahead and start to clarify this situation even more. I'll start off by pulling some oracle cards here for you, Capricorn. Okay, we'll take these two and then we'll also take this one. Energy on the bottom, you have Mahavatar Babaji. Soul expansion, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. You're seeing maybe okay, I'm going to say this. You're maybe seeing that there's an area of deficiency, okay? And what I mean by that is you're not perfect. Nobody's perfect, right? There may be something here that is sucking up your time. That's pulling you away from your big vision or goal. Because you have one of those with the Star, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. And you're seeing the connection between all of this. You also here have Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. You then have Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. You have another card of alchemy here with this Holy Amethyst card and the Temperance card. Both cards indicate alchemy, creating something, making something, manifesting something. You have a nice manifestation energy here. We'll be on the lookout to see if you have the Magician come in the clarifications. That would be pretty big for you. You then here have Odin, psychic insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. As well as Kalima, facing fear. Major spiritual changes are unfolding. This is your chance to soar. There's a chance here. There's an opportunity, especially if we get the wheel as well. I'll be looking out for the wheel, the Magician. You have a chance, you have an opportunity here to take something to the next level, okay, to level something up here. But you have to move out of this Four of Cups energy, okay? Because it feels like the blueprint's here, like the coast is clear for you after this Four of Cups. So yeah, that's the feeling. Why don't we go ahead and start to get into the tarot clarifications for you. Now, Capricorn, I do appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope things are going well for you. All right, let's see what we have going on in the cards here. All right, you have the Lovers, okay? You have the Chariot again. I like that for you. And then you have the Two of Swords. Okay. The Chariot, sorry, I've talked about the Chariot, but I meant to say the Lovers. The Lovers is about an important choice that you have to make in the tarot, okay? Obviously, this can speak to your relationship status with the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. Some of you may be thinking about your relationship status, okay? Maybe you're married, maybe you're engaged, maybe you're single. You may be thinking about that, okay? And you may be making a choice in that area. But in this case, this seems like this is about a choice to investigate your dream, to investigate your wish with the Star and the Knight of Cups. There's a big choice here on the table for you. There's a choice. There's definitely a choice, and there's definitely a chance as well. This is your chance to sort. A choice, a chance, decision, action. All of these things are coming forward here in this month of May for you. The Chariot is a very positive card. I've spoken about it already, but you can actually see one of the interesting interpretations of the Chariot in this original Rider-Waite deck, which you see the canopy here has the star pattern on it. This indicates the universe. The Sphinxes indicate Earth. So the idea here is that it's as above, so below. The actions, the choices, the thoughts that we put out to the universe are actually really important, okay? And oftentimes, all of those things will determine where we go, where we head in life. And so this person here in the Chariot, they've taken an action, a decisive action to move ahead, to move forward, to make progress. And they're finding success in doing that. They're leaving the city or the town behind them, and they're going to investigate what else is out there. And they're having success in doing that. So I think some of you here are looking at this. You then have the Two of Swords, which is, this can represent having to make a choice, but feeling like a little bit restricted or like in your head, in your mind. Yeah, you're in your head about something. Okay, you're in your head about something here. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at what else is coming forward. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles, amazing. And you have the King of Cups with the Four of Cups. Okay. So the King of Cups in the tarot is a very nice person. Okay, this could be a gentle parent, a good father, a good mother, whatever, right? And they're also somebody who is a great listener. But action isn't really their thing, okay? Okay? They'd rather sit and wait and allow the storm to blow past them. And they're very good at that. You can actually even see they're sitting in the ocean. The waves are crashing, sharks are going by here, as you can see. Boats are moving around them, and they're cool. They're cool. Inaction is their action, really. Doing nothing. Like, and I mean that, like, sometimes, like, doing nothing is the right action. Letting go is a better way of saying that. Letting go. You have that with the Four of Cups, which is similar energy. Okay, so there's this idea here around action, inaction, choices, decisions, and chances available to you that you are looking to work through. You're maybe even contemplating all of these sorts of things at this time. I love the Nine of Pentacles for you. This represents financial independence in the tarot. It says that you can enjoy some of life's luxuries because you've worked hard for it. I do think that that is on the table here as you have the Chariot. This middle column is this middle row is very, very good for you. Okay? I do think that I am talking to some people who've done quite well for themselves in career, in work, in investments, whatever it may be. And maybe now the thing is, like, you are looking to take it to the next level. You may be at the 9 of Pentacles and you're looking to get at the 10, for example. You have the 4 of Pentacles, which says that you're in a period of stability, like you have something here. Okay, but this person's going to stay there if they don't let something go. Okay, they have to let one of these pentacles go in order to get to the 10. So there may be a little fear here as well around letting go. You have the Hanged Man, you have the Moon, and you have the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, there's some fear here. With the 4 of Pentacles, this person's afraid of letting go of what they have. You have the Moon, which can speak to fears, anxieties, your subconscious fears, these types of things. It can also say that something's missing here. There's something that's hidden or that you don't see, okay, you're not aware of. And the Hanged Man, this person also needs to let go. This person needs to embrace a transition. They need to embrace a transformation in their life. They need the Death card because the Death card comes after the Hanged Man. So this idea, I think this is about the fear of the unknown for you, Capricorn. And you're not sure when this wish is going to come in, but you can feel it. You can feel it. And so maybe the message here for you is there's a combination of knowing when to let go and knowing when to take action. Okay? Because this is an interesting month for you, Capricorn, in May. You have on the bottom, amazing, you have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So you now have 3 10s. You're getting a completion. The story is closing out for you. And this is going to be positive. This is a huge card in the tarot. This is basically a card that can indicate living a happy life, right? So you have some really, really positive messages here. This is overall, just to be clear, a very, very positive sign, this reading. So that you're making progress and you're moving forward. But I think that some of you are here to see, like, what is it that I can do to go to the next level? And I think that there's something around this axis of, like, knowing when to let go and knowing when to take action. I think is probably the message for you. All right, let's go ahead and let's see what else we have. You have adjudication, sudden wealth, high honor, privileged lady, toil and labor, and main female. Well, I like the sudden wealth, obviously. When you get this card, it's very positive with the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Maybe there's an inheritance. There are some of you here that have an inheritance. If that's not possible, then, like, if you know that that's not down the pipeline for you, then this is something else, okay? This is about maybe an opportunity, a chance for you to move forward, like, suddenly. And I almost feel like some of you really want to plant a seed here, and this could really, really grow quickly for you. High honor says that you are well respected in what you do, and you're ready to do the work with toil and labor. Not sure what's going on here with privileged lady and main female. This may be around an inheritance, something like this here with adjudication. Okay, Capricorn, this is what I have for you. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll most certainly be talking to you again soon.